Yep, it's time for Almost Naked News Part 4. Welcome to the show, wherever you're from. If you don't know, this is a segment called Almost Naked News. So let's see what is and what was happening last couple of days or weeks, maybe months. And one is from a couple of years ago. It's not that really big of a deal, that's why I put it here. Remember Anthony Jeselnik, the comedian. So, excuse me, over 700 dead children in Palestine. Yep, just in Palestine, over 700 dead children. Allegedly, Israel delayed invasion for today because of bad weather. Yeah, they give them ultimatum, 24 hours, which is impossible to move more than 1 million people. We'll see what will happen. World waits for deadline that Israel declared for Palestine. No humanitarian help because corridors are closed. Everything is closed. They don't have fuel, they don't have electricity. Hospitals in Palestine are depending on fuel. United Nations said that region conflict may happen because of the war. It may affect the other countries. And as I said, there is no fuel for hospitals in Gaza Strip. Thousands may die. 2,000 or 3,000 people in next couple of days. Pope Francis has prayed for victims of war. Yep, that will stop the war. That will help definitely, as always. Volodymyr Zelensky is clenching his fists because his acting isn't in the first place anymore because of Israel-Palestine war. Robert De Niro, moving to Hollywood, blasts Donald Trump again, saying he is wannabe tough guy. Oh, the irony in that. Coming from the actor who is most famous for playing tough guys. So he is wannabe tough guy. And then you watch him in the movie, like comedy. Intern, I think, with Dan Hathaway, and there's a lot of them. Fockers. I don't want to talk about Holy Weird because it's really Holy Weird. New earthquake hits Afghanistan again with, I think, I wrote it here. As you know, I always wrote things down, but something is coming from my head, which I remember. I think 6.4 on a Richter scale. Just after a week before, over 2,000 people died from 6.3 on Richter scale earthquake. If you remember, it was horrible. And now again, I don't know if there is victims. It probably is. It depends in which area it is. Is there a lot of people living there or it isn't? So I don't know yet. I will make update. And as always, sponsor time. Cheers, people. Yep, that's today's sponsors. Again, no one. Poland is conducting elections this week. Country waits to face either far left or far right. It is for government election, for prime minister. Parliamentary elections. Ring of Fire happened last night when moon was farthest from the earth. Eclipse looked like so-called Ring of Fire. So it is like eclipse, but it looks different because moon is so far and you just see, like, circle of fire. It was beautiful. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Anthony Jeselnik, I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing that right. Is it Jeselnik or Jeselnik? It doesn't matter. He said that Seinfeld's stand-up sucked. He was like on the show or he watched it, I don't know. Not the TV show, but his stand-up. Even though it got pretty good reviews. And this comes from the guy who claims that Amy Schumer is funny. Yeah, really. Sniper Wolf, or as I like to call her, Sniper Dog, has doxed YouTuber Jax Films. I did a video just on that if you want to watch. Well, she'll probably in a month or two forget about that and will react on her channel that whole ordeal. She really is a wolf, nocturnal animal, as she came to Jax Films' house at midnight. What a horrible person she is. Fire Festival 2.0 coming soon. And trust me, this is no joke. Billy McFarlane, the guy who made with Ja Rule Fire Festival, and we all know it was disaster. I think the next year, so in 2024, we will see Fire Festival 2.0, probably. Spotify executive says Harry and Meghan Markle, or as I call them Harkle, are lazy fucking grifters after axing multi-million-dollar podcast deal. She says in Netflix show that she was crying and I don't give a shit. Kudos to King Charles for referring to Harkle the others. He inherited his dad's sense of humor, I think. His dad was Prince Philip. He died before the Queen died. Going on. Moving on. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has apologized to the peasants, to us peasants, for begging money with Oprah for Maui Fire Victims Foundation. Well, he may start a trend of The Rock apologize. He apologized to China before, and now Maui apology quote. And the next time I will be better. What? You and Oprah planning some shit again? Well, now bombshell news. Biden administration approved $75 million for Hamas-controlled Gaza earlier this month, with knowledge that Hamas will likely planning on upcoming terror attack in early October. The State Department took the step of ignoring GOP concerns and approved sending $75 million in aid to the Hamas-controlled Gaza Strip. What is going on here? I really don't know. It's all sus and I don't know. I made video on Israel versus Palestine and Hamas, so you can watch it. It's not long, maybe 6 or 7 minutes. Watch if you want. Biden also sent, I think today or yesterday, second aircraft carrier in the Mediterranean Sea. And it's terrifying already, as it was. And I will just put the connection with something. You know The Simpsons TV show. They have predicted a lot of things, like that Donald Trump will be president and a lot of things. So their prediction for 2024 is there will be nuclear war. There will be something with the president, then the film, like in the cartoon, Lisa becomes president, and we are hoping that it won't be Hillary. They put it Trump, and you can look it up. It's pretty funny, but knowing the Simpsons, their strike of just putting predictions, and it's like better than any psychic on TV. They predicted so much things. So I just hope that that one won't be true. So that will be it for today. Love you, and naked news, almost naked news, is over.